Hello everyone and welcome to this tiny Japanese apartment tour. My name is Kat and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to disclose a couple things before we get into the video. First of all, this isn't my apartment. I'm just staying here for a couple nights as a temporary place before I move into my Japanese share house. But it's a great little place and it wasn't very expensive, so I thought I would share it with you guys just in case any of yourselves are coming to Tokyo and are looking for a place that you can rent just for a couple nights or for a week stay. It's a great solution for solo travelers if they're coming to Tokyo for a couple days and want a little apartment to stay in, or for people moving to Tokyo as an option for somewhere to stay until you get into more permanent accommodation like myself. So without further ado, let's get into the tour.
So the first thing you're going to see when you come in is the Genkan area, which looks straight onto the kitchen. There is a pretty futuristic lock system, so you don't have to worry about locking the door at night. It's pretty secure. And there is a entry phoneway next to the door, along with a aircon unit. There's also a panel for heating your hot water, which you can turn on like this, and that sets the hot water. So this is kind of what you see as you come into the apartment. So to your right hand side you have the bathroom, and to your left hand side you have the rest of the apartment. It's pretty small, but it's suitable for one person. The kitchen has a burner and a sink for the dishes. It comes equipped with a kettle, a microwave oven, and a fridge and freezer. The fridge is pretty good sized for one person, I'd say. I mean, I clearly didn't have much in it, but you could definitely keep enough in it. And there's also an extractor fan above the hob. And you also get a washing machine. They were really nice, and they also gave some detergent and a hairdryer for me. So this is the bathroom. It's pretty cozy. You have a bath shower, kind of standard bath. Hey, there's me. A mirror for all your stuff above the sink. And then, of course, a Japanese toilet. The Japanese toilet has all the fancy functions that you would hope, like the bidet functions. I did have to Google Translate all this, but pretty easy to figure out. This is the view of the rest of the apartment from the bathroom. You can give yourself a bit of privacy with this curtain, because there is in fact no door, as you may have noticed, and just like a glass wall. So if you want a bit more privacy or to stop damp, you can pull that curtain over while you're in the shower. The bed is a cabin bed with some storage underneath. It was a very comfortable bed, and yeah, it's just a big hollow space where I kept my suitcases. There's also some coat hangers for you to hang up the rest of your clothes, and a full-length mirror. And also a little drying rack to hang up your clothes if you do any washing. It also came with a television, which I didn't use, and free Wi-Fi. Lastly, the view from the balcony. It was a really nice view. It's right next to the river, and it was a little bit noisy when the window was open. However, the window does a really good job when it's shut of blocking out the noise. So as you can see, there's a small balcony and a view of the main road and the river below.
I didn't get here. I just thought I would answer some questions about the apartment. I'm obviously not there anymore as I was only there for a couple days. So the apartment itself is called Urban Age and is located at Takadanobaba, which is a station on the Yamanote line and in the west of Tokyo. It's maybe 2 or 3 stops from Shinjuku on the Yamanote, so access to a lot of the popular areas of Tokyo is really great. The apartment itself is about a 7-minute walk to the main station, but it's a really nice walk along the river. There is lots of things nearby. There's a family mart literally 30 seconds around the corner, and the park that you would have seen in last week's video is also just like a 5-minute walk. The apartment itself, while I don't have the exact square footage of it, I would say it's probably around 10 square feet, and as you saw is one single bed, but I believe on their website they say they can do 2 people, where they would put in the sort of space below where I was keeping my suitcases. I think they can put another mattress and make that into a bed as well. The apartment itself costs $47 per night, and I'll put the exchange rates here for what that costs. And yeah, I thought it was pretty convenient for solo travelers who want a little bit of extra space that you maybe wouldn't get from being in a hotel. I believe these apartments can also be rented for a longer term, so there was a sign outside saying that you could rent the apartment just as, like, I guess, a permanent home for around 168,000 yen, which, if I'll put what that roughly cost there. So I would say it's probably not a great option for long-term renting. It is quite expensive, but also it's in a very convenient area, so that is maybe closer to what you'd be paying to live in that area anyway. But I thought for a couple nights it's convenient, and it's more space than you would get in a capsule hotel, which is usually, you know, the sort of cheapest option to be staying in. And maybe a little bit nicer than staying in a business hotel, which would be around the same price. So yeah, I hope you guys found the video interesting. I'll put a link below to the website if you're interested in booking the apartment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!